is delicious! Yes! Yes!
Screw you guys! I'm going home.
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Mr. Goemon, and this is a Japan-only, I believe, game by Konami in 1986. It is the first game in a series of games with the name Goemon in it, and this is based on a 16th century Japanese outlaw named Ishikawa Goemon. This game was suggested by YouTube user Nathan Williams, and like I said, it's the first game in a series of Goemon or mystical ninja games, and it's a lot like Kung Fu Master. In fact, it seems sort of a combination of Kung Fu Master and the game Son Son or Sun Sun by Capcom. You control the titular character Goemon, Ishikawa Goemon, and you scroll towards the right. You can scroll a little bit back towards the left, but you just try to smack your enemies with a large pipe and try to avoid letting them grab you. If they grab you and you let them hold on to you for a couple seconds, you will lose a life. You can touch the enemies. You can bounce on their heads and they won't hurt you. But like I said, they'll grab you if they come up close. And if you let them, without wiggling the joystick back and forth to shake them off, they'll kill you. Any projectiles that the enemies shoot, they will kill you if they touch you. There will be objects that will appear here and there, well, actually fairly constantly, and you can pick them up and throw them at enemies with the secondary button. There will be a pile of gold partway through some of the stages, and try to jump over that pile if you can. The further you can jump over the pile, the more points you'll get for picking up a brick of gold. And Ishikawa Goemon, that guy is surfing. Weird little game. Ishikawa Goemon here is a kind of a Robin Hood character, I guess. He picks up, he steals from the rich to give to the poor, and that's why he picks up those bars of gold at the end. There will sometimes be a boss fight, and here is one. And it's not easy. You cannot hurt the boss character with your pipe at all. You have to pick up the objects, and you don't even really have to fight the boss. As long as you can get far enough scrolling to the right, they'll just disappear and you'll end the stage. Yeah, your face will turn red if the enemies grab you, and you need to quickly wiggle that joystick. There's some interesting items that you can pick up to throw at the enemies. There's like a piece of steak. And sometimes there will be either a giant boulder that you can touch, and you'll push it, and it'll take out enemies one after another. And there's also an item that can give you limited invincibility, and you'll rack up 800 points for each enemy that you touch while invincible. If you smack an enemy with your pipe, it's 200 points apiece. If you throw an object at enemies, you'll get additional bonus points for each consecutive one that you take out with that same object. Now we've got more enemies that will throw projectiles at you, or fire projectiles at you. You can fall into an abyss or into water on the bottom of the screen. And there will be a little handy-dandy caution sign that'll tell you that you can fall into the water or the abyss here. Here, I lost a life. But yeah, there will constantly be opportunities to throw objects, and you have to throw objects at the boss to kill it. You cannot use your pipe. I hate these guys that throw these kind of boomerangy things at you. Oh, I think they're their hair pieces. What a goofy, weird game. Yikes. You can bounce on the guys' heads on the bottom of the screen, and that'll knock them down through the bottom of the screen, and you won't have to deal with them anymore. But more guys like them will spawn quickly. But yeah, if they grab you and your face starts turning red, wiggle that joystick real quick to get them off you. Yeah, I don't know what all the symbols are that you can pick up and throw at the enemies, or the invincibility item are, but they'll definitely help you out. That rock is very nice. If you use invincibility, I recommend staying on the second or top floor, probably mostly second floor, to take out as many enemies as you can. And note that when you die, the enemies freeze in place, and they're often laughing at you. Hey, there, I got a nice bonus for taking one of the gold bars far at the end. But yeah, the enemies will laugh at you for a little bit after you die, just for like a couple seconds, but that'll give you a little bit of time to kill them or get past them. There are a total of 4 stages in this game. Yeah, this I'm pretty sure was not released in the US, but there were a whole bunch of Goemon games after this, or games with the name Mystical Ninja in it. I never played any of them, but this is the first, and this was an arcade release. Now, something I didn't mention yet, see that, I guess that's supposed to be the sun on a dark background or something? Maybe it's the moon. The moon isn't usually yellow. But here's another boss, and yeah, this guy's a pain. The boss will usually put up a shield to block your objects you throw. So you need to kind of aim for his legs if you can. But that was the end of my game. We will look at snippets of the rest of the game. But yeah, there will be like I guess that's a moon, a yellow moon, and it scrolls to the right. And there we just got past him. We didn't defeat him. But if the moon, or whatever that's supposed to be, reaches the far right before you can finish a level, you will lose a life. And these ninjas make me think of the Teletubbies. They're I think the same color as them. They're kind of chubby looking. But But yeah, the further you can get when trying to jump over that pile of gold bars, the more points you'll get. They really do look like the Teletubbies to me. I never really watched that show. I was, whoops, there, I fell into the drink. And, there, I think I actually beat the boss there. Yeah, you hit him with enough thrown objects and you'll kill them. Or maybe I just got past him. But yeah, you get bonus points for the distance left from I guess the moon. It certainly does seem like it's supposed to be moon because it looks like it's nighttime. But whatever celestial object that is, or orb that is, however much distance you have to the right of it, you'll get bonus points for that. And here is the last boss, and it's actually going to be two of these, I guess, tree spirits, or whatever the hell that is. You will constantly have opportunities to pick up the throwable objects. In fact, if you stay in one certain place, you'll just keep picking one up over and over again. But you really have to watch out for the things that they throw, because one hit and they'll kill you. But yeah, you need to try to kind of aim for their feet if you can. You do not have a jump button in this game. You just press up to jump upwards, and when you're on a floor, you press down to jump downwards. The action button is just throw an object, and you have to touch that, whatever that is, at the top of the roof there, and then you'll beat the game. And you get a final stage bonus at 10,000. You get an extra life every 20,000, or at 20,000, and then every 60,000 after that. But that was Mr. Goemon, created by Konami in 1986, and suggested by YouTube user Nathan Williams. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80, and thanks for watching Mr. Goemon by Konami in 1986. And when I return, I will start my 20 from the Nintendo Entertainment System series. Hope you join me for that. Have a good one, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.